What's up, y'all? Today we're going to be doing another VOD review. We're going to be checking out some of my diamond games right before I hit GM to see what were some things I did wrong and ways to improve my gameplay. What we'll do today is we're going to look at number 3 here, and we're going to look at number 5 because there's shorter videos. I want to combine these two. So let's go ahead and check out this video. I got 1 kill. I died 4 times. This was a 4-minute match, and it looks like it's Shin Shibuya, so we probably got Stonewall trying to push in, if I had to guess. A rough match. Let's see what happened. The pick and bans were Wolverine and Banner, Cloak, and Storm. This is before the big update where they nerfed or maybe adjusted triple support. Let's check it out. All right, so we're about to hit this choke point here. I'm going to go ahead and go overhead mode. I like to be overhead so I can see what everyone is doing here. So our team starts to walk in. Strange immediately goes in and goes right. I don't know about that. I got pushed back, which was really good of Invisible Woman. I'm not sure if that was planned. Let's just watch. Okay, so I think she did. I think she just threw out her pushback to throw it out. But if they were coordinated, they could have easily. He could have walked around this corner, and then it would have been 2v1. Both. It could have been 3v1 because I got pushed back. I'm walking back up, but I mean they could have pinched him right there and got rid of him. So I think she made a potential good play. Her team just did not capitalize on it. Sorry for my camera work. All right. So I'm pushing in to cover Strange because I know he was in that corner. I'm pushing in. I think at this point what tends to happen is we're trying to push in and we're just fighting. We're just tanks are trying to take space. Their tank is really far back, by the way. And we're just waiting for DPS to get picks, or we're trying to get picks of our own. Strangers are going at it again. I get pulled in. I'm fighting Mr. Fantastic here. They're 2v1ing Strange right here. What's he looking at? He is looking at Bucky, who is way deep. He's not a big mobility character either. He is in super deep. Dies a Squirrel Girl. Boom. Our push is basically dead. We have a Psylocke, but she's up top shooting at the Lokis. I mean, I feel like she's doing what she should be doing. Me and Strange are down here fighting, but we're not really making any progress because we lost Bucky. I don't know if Psylocke, I main Psylocke, but I feel like on points like this where the whole enemy team is sitting in one spot, it is extremely difficult, at least for me at Grandmaster 2. At this point in time, I was Diamond when I was making this video. I just feel like maybe Psylocke is just not a great pick right here. So we're fighting. I get pulled in again. I'm trying to survive. We're just waiting for the Bucky to come back. We probably should have played even further back. What happened with the Invisible Woman right here? So we're healing. I get pulled in. Where did she come from? Where was she at? Where is she? Oh, we both got pulled by the Bucky. They gotta fix that, man. That should only be one person. And we're both backing up at the same time, and she's just getting her shit punched in. Strange tried, but he was right there for the pickup. Now we're down to DPS. He's on his way back, and we're down to healer. Did he come back? He's back already. Why does this Bucky keep going in so deep over there? Our Strange is trying to fight to survive. He's getting pounded. The Bucky goes in again. I think this is why we lost. Now that I'm looking at this, I think this is part of the problem. We're backing off because we are still down a healer while he's pushing in. He's basically putting us in a stagger state over and over again. Dies again. Still, we don't even have our healer back. He died again. So now it's me and Strange, and we're just kind of here. We're just kind of poking, just trying to. Strange is kind of going in way too far. Way too far. Psylocke, she's poking, but she hasn't gotten any picks yet. Strange is just in way too deep. We only have Rocket as a healer. Oh, she picks up a kill. The Psylocke, I didn't see. I heard it, but she picks up a kill on a Bucky. I kind of like to see that. All right. He jumps on the point super early here. We're not all the way back yet, so I think that was a bit naive of him. He wasn't even full HP when he went back in. I don't know whatever Strange is doing. He's almost throwing for the team, to be honest with you. Yeah, he did throw right there. I mean, he's got Loki firing at him. Rocket is up here, and our healer died. I didn't even see how Luna died. But he threw right there. If he would have just been right next to me, it would have been different. He would have got the heals he needed, and we'd have another shield for Luna. Let's see what happens right here. How does Luna die? So here we are. Psylocke is trying to look for a cheeky pick. Respect it. Right, Luna, me, and then we're fighting. They're taking shots at her. Okay, Bucky goes right over my shoulder and destroys her. I wonder if he would have felt confident to do that if Strange wasn't, if Strange had been standing right here and had all his health. That could have been a deterrent. We honestly don't know. But anyway, he's way out of position. He can't get the heals he needs. He dies for it. I don't know what our rocket is doing all the way back here. He had no reason to go back that far. Let me just check the rocket. All right, so he's in the house. So Rocket's kind of out of position because of the Doctor Strange. I understand now. So again, so Strange's bad positioning caused us to lose a healer. He had to fall back because he didn't want to die. And maybe if he didn't have to do that, he would have been right here and he could have healed Luna and she wouldn't have dropped below the point to which Bucky felt comfortable pressing. I think that whole push right there is this Doctor Strange's fault. His bad positioning and way hyper overextending right there is the reason why this push didn't work. All right, coming back, it looks like our team has reformed and we're going in again. They're moving fast because I have it on 2x speed here. Strange again. Look where Strange is at. This guy is just mega out of position. Moon Knight pops his ult, looking to try to pick up a kill. He does. Now, I will say that a better Moon Knight ult would have been waiting until the tanks are on the front line, pushing in, being aggressive. We could have pushed them in and boxed them like in this corner a little bit, and that would have been way more effective. We probably could have got 2 people, maybe even 3. He kind of rushed that right there. With a minute on the clock, he's probably not going to get it back in time. Strange still way out of position. He's playing like he's a flanker. That was an okay ult. I think that could have been way better, but he got a kill, so like it's something. He's on the high ground. That's good. Strange is chasing Loki. I mean, maybe we could have told our Psylocke to do that instead, and he could have been down with us. I don't know what his mindset. And he wasted that time. He chased up here to get Loki. Loki runs away or does something. I don't know where Loki went to, but he wasted time doing that. So now look, we're both on the point. I will say this is an issue right here, but we're both on the point. Look how we backed their team to the corner. Imagine if he would have just came from this direction, their Strange would have backed up instead of pushing for Sue. We're fighting in here. Sorry. Agamotto inside of the Invisible Woman. Again, I feel like a lot of this has come down to the Strange and the Bucky at the Moon Knight, who was the Bucky at the beginning, was hurting us, and now the Strange has been consistently hurting the team. And basically, that's the round for us. So that's what happened right there. It was a bunch of the Moon Knight, who was Bucky. He was deep flanking at the character who's not a deep flanker. Died. He made the adjustments. He played a character that was more back behind the tanks. He made the right adjustments for the most part. But then our Doctor Strange just kept going so far away from the team, playing a tank like a flanker, using his ult poorly. Him moving, his positioning was so bad that it was causing the team to lose. Healers having to go out of their comfort zone to try and get heals on him, dying in the process. Healers having to look 2 different ways, Biggie Small style, because they're trying to focus on me, but you got Doctor Strange way over here. I feel like that first round, I could chalk it up to horrible positioning, specifically from Strange and Moon Knight. All right, so some things have changed. I am playing DPS because I feel like the DPS was not doing a good job, and I think I asked and one of them said they do Strange, which I don't know why I didn't do that from the beginning because I didn't insta-lock him. So it looks like they're TPing over here. Let's see what happens here. We have a Widowmaker. I don't know who the Widowmaker was. Can I check the stats here? The Widowmaker, I think that was the Moon Knight. So there goes the portal. We hear it. I don't know why Black Widow doesn't just come over here, because if you think that they're right there, you're not going to survive when they come around the corner. A Strange immediately makes an adjustment that is fantastic. Jeff gets a pick, fantastic. But look at the Black Widow. She immediately gets pressure. She has to drop down. I don't know why she didn't just stand over here. She would have been completely safe, free damage into the enemy team. Instead, she's repositioning. She's not getting any value right now. I got hurt. Strange should have dropped down right here, which he does, but it took him a while. And now we're getting heals. And our formation kind of got nuked right there. I mean, I don't know why Jeff is up here. What is he doing up here? Is he our only healer? We have a Rocket, but I don't know where Rocket is. I don't. He's dead. So he died right there. So let's see what happened prior to that. So I'm down here. Jeff is going up here to get a Loki clone. Okay. That would be why we're not getting the heals we need, because Rocket is way out of position. I gotta go back and see what he's doing. Let's just go back really quick. Where is Rocket at? Rocket is over here with the other healer. I guess they were fighting. Squirrel Girl died almost immediately to the Jeff when she came out right here. Yeah. So Rocket, why did Rocket follow the Jeff down here? There's no reason to do that. Your priority is to heal the team. And we're already halfway dead, and these two run off in another direction. Again, bad positioning or bad awareness. He comes back up. He realizes, oh crap, Stranger's about to die. And Bucky's right there. He panics. He tries to get out of there. He gets nuked. If he had just been right there the whole time, he could have easily dropped down, been back here, safe and sound, healing. Instead, he did that. And then we lose a tank. We only have one tank because no one else was willing to tank because I tried to DPS. She dies because there's no tank. I die because there's no tank. It was just completely overwhelming. And our Jeff is back here doing, I have no idea what he's doing. Widowmaker could have had an off angle. She could have maybe killed the Bucky had she stayed, if she had chose the other high ground after she heard the portal. Just a bunch of mistakes being made. Widowmaker playing for Katie at this point. I mean, the game was pretty lost. Yeah, I would chalk it up to bad positioning. I would chalk it up to bad positioning and just the moment was decided right. The moment was decided. Trying to get it back right here. The moment was decided when they came through this portal and Jeff decided to flank around to the side instead of coming over here. He could have burst healed and helped out with Strange. He could have kept the Rocket alive. Instead, he chose to chase after a Loki cone. Horrible positioning. Black Widow, horrible positioning. Strange stayed up there for too long. He should have, after he got the pick, he should have immediately dropped down to the point. Instead, he stayed up top to fight. And I mean, he did drop down. I blame his heals right there. Luna was not able to heal him alone quick enough through all that damage. He needed more. And it was just bad positioning from our team. I mean, as a Bucky, let me just review what could have I done differently here. We hear the TP. Let me go back. As a Bucky, what could have I been doing differently here? Where am I at? I don't see myself for some reason. Oh, so I hear the TP. I go up top to help put presence up top. I get up here. I'm getting hit by because some of them went left right there. I didn't know that. I thought they were all going to come through here. I don't know if there was any audio I could have heard right there. But I acknowledge I'm getting hit. I immediately go to drop down off the high ground because I'm weak and I know that I can't hold that position with their tanks right there. I feel like I made the right play. I went inside. I was going to get some heals, but then the Luna healed me, so I came back. Tried to put pressure on Fantastic. I mean, it snowballed. There was little I could do as a DPS right there. I made the right call dropping from high ground as soon as I got hit. I think that was just completely out of my control. There was little time for me to look up and get a kill on one of them. I feel like honestly that loss, there wasn't a whole lot I could have done other than tell the team, hey, you guys are overextending as a player. And I don't know if I did or did not do that. I'm just going to assume that I didn't. And I think this was just horrible positioning from our team, staggering, coming from the one DPS, the Moon Knight / Bucky, and then Doctor Strange. And then that Jeff way overextending to get a Loki clone when he should have been healing the team. Rocket, who was way too close to the fight and he should have been way further back. I feel like it was just a positioning issue with this game. Positioning and a little bit of staggering. And some poor ult usage as well. And also just having a rocket. If they have 2 defensive healing ults, we should have had 2 defensive healing ults. So, one more time, not having the right character choice by having Rocket, Strange overextending, Bucky overextending, Jeff overextending, Black Widow not switching to the other high ground when we heard the TP, because she heard it, she looked back up there, but she chose not to move. So I would say positioning was a massive part of our loss right there. Were not in the right spots when we needed to be, and that's why we lost. If y'all enjoyed the content, a sub is greatly appreciated. Like the video. I'd love to hear your comments if there's anything I missed, anything I could have did differently. And you guys stay safe, and until next time, peace out.